Well, I hope, Steve, that the GOP of California, and this has been a complaint of mine for years with the California GOP, and you may have just come to realize this since you launched your campaign, but I had launched one back in 2018, so I realized this a long time ago, is that the GOP of California needs to be better at messaging, better at partnering, and better at fighting and being on the offense instead of the defense all the time. You may not want to trash talk them. I will, because this is why we don't win races in California. No, it's not because, there's not enough Republicans. There's millions of Republicans.
Yes.
Do we have a corrupt election system? Yes. But the GOP is bad at messaging and unifying. And I hope you or Chad or whoever ends up being the front runner next year before the gubernatorial race, I hope you all can bring the California GOP together to do a better job to fight this Democrat machine out here. Let's go back to Gavin real quick. The lies told about Prop 50. It was, you vote yes, this is like an impeachment of Trump. I heard that one. I was standing in line voting. I heard this one. You vote yes, you're keeping it in the independent commission's power. I mean, people were lied to about what this prop was, and this guy continues to lie about stuff. Let me show you one clip, because I just thought this was hilarious. Newsom is doing, a podcast or talking to somebody about how the Democrat Party better get the young men voting out. This is him and CNN. Oh, is this Tapper? My friend Jake, roll this one.
And you saw in the manosphere, you saw in podcasts.
Young men, too.
You saw young folks that were attracted to this notion of strength. And he exuded that. Strong and wrong versus weak and right. Here we are trying to win. That's why Prop 50 was so important. That's why asserting ourselves, getting back on our toes. That's why being more clear in terms of communication and narrative matter. But now they're completely disenfranchised. And I say this as a Democrat. We need to own up to the fact that we ceded that ground. We walked away from this crisis of men and boys. Trump saw it from an electoral opportunity to exploit it, but he's done nothing to deliver in terms of results to address those anxieties which are real.
Okay, hold on. Let me get the signals in real quick for you. It's like I'm the third base coach, Steve. What is this stuff? Okay, so it's better to be, you're weak and wrong, strong and right, left and up. I don't understand anything this guy says because I'm distracted by the hand gestures. But he thinks that Trump only catered to them electoral to win because he appeared strong, but he's really weak. And Gavin and the Democrats are right all the time, but they got to figure out how to be stronger and not weak. Please explain this thought process, Steve.
There is no thought process. There's only lies and propaganda. Because if ever you get into the facts, into coherent argument, they lose because they have been a disaster on every front, not just here in California, but everywhere else. You look at New York just now, where Mamdani wins and he's going on about affordability. Why is everything so expensive in New York? It's actually less expensive in New York than it is here in California. But the reason is their policies. The reason that the youth unemployment rate in California now is over 20%. Over 20% as a result of Gavin Newsom's policies that have given us. He talks about young men being lost. We have the worst reading scores in the country. We have the highest poverty in the country, the highest gas prices, all of these things. Manufacturing jobs completely leaving California because it's so expensive to do anything here because of Gavin Newsom's insane climate policies, the regulations, the cost of energy, all of this stuff. So they say one thing and do completely the other.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.